8th LB. Good morning, students. So today we will be giving you a demonstration related to the grinding machine. So this is a kind of a cylindrical grinder. As you can see, one of the workpieces of cylindrical dimension. This is a cylindrical ball of mild steel. This has been held inside the two chucks. So this is the tailstock end, this is the headstock. This is the headstock end and this is the tailstock end. Now this surface, you can see it is quite rusted and it is also irregular. So in order to get a smooth surface and finished surface, we need to grind actually. So please understand, this grinding is one of the machining operation which is used to finally get a smooth surface. After you do turning operation, any threads which is present on the top of that one has to be finished with the help of a grinding. So in grinding actually, you can see this is the grinding wheel actually, which is basically abrasive abrasive particles like, for example, aluminum oxide, silicon carbide. So these are these grinding wheels are actually made of those materials. So these are actually aluminum oxide powders are bonded so as to get this grinding wheel made. So when these aluminum oxide powders are being held with a binder, actually we get a grinding wheel like this way. So these different type of grinding wheels are available based on the size and shapes. Now this is a particular fixed type of a grinding wheel which has got a particular dimension or diameter. Now this is the width of the grinding wheel, or this is called the rim part, and this is this part where the shaft is actually present to hold this wheel. It is the bore part actually. Now the grinding wheels are actually specified by their diameter, capital diameter, from the bore center to the outer diameter. Now the width of the wheel will determine how much amount of feed we have to give so as to remove material. So broader the wheel, we will be able to finish a material in a single pass very quickly. Now one of the thing is that if we are doing very high speed machining, so since the friction is generated due to high temperatures, so what we require a coolant. So coolant supply will be available through this one so as to take away the heat and also remove the chip in between this grinding wheel and the workpiece. Now basically what happens, actually this is a kind of a cylindrical grinder. So we give a translation motion like this way to complete stroke from one to complete machining from one end to another end, and also we give an infeed. This is called, here we use a term called infeed or the crossfeed, where we feed the workpiece inside the grinding wheel. Now please understand, this is one of the high speed machining. As you can see, the grinding wheel rotates very fast as compared to your workpiece surface. So in this one actually what happens, the material, this one of the feeds is, this is the infeed which is being given with the help of a hand wheel. And when we are taking the touching point, once it gets touched, we will see the machining actually taking place. So grinding wheel is an example. So you can see this spark being taking place, and simultaneously the material being removed. As you can see, the point of contact, we see the shiny part where the grinding wheel is not touching your workpiece. Actually we see the rusted part. So slowly as we give the feed actually using this hand wheel, so we will be able to complete the whole machining of this process. So in this process, when we move from left to right or from particular direction, we will be able to complete the motion. Now grinding wheel is please understand, grinding wheel is a multi-point cutting tool, and because abrasive which are present, these are actually present randomly, so on the surface of this grinding wheel. So this is an example of a multi-point cutting tool. So you see the material actually, due to the temperature generated, very high temperature is generated at the interaction between the tool and the workpiece. So the metal is being removed in the form of sparks actually. So material completely gets burnt out here, and we get quite a smooth surface on the material to which we are trying to finish. So between each of these grinding point cutting because there are a number of grinding particles present which are made up of aluminum oxide and silicon carbide. These are abrasive actually. These are quite harder than your this mild steel bar that we are trying to machine that one. So between those abrasives actually we have a gaps. So these gaps actually are being filled with the chips. If we pour down the this coolant from this pipe actually, these gaps which are filled actually will be removed with this one. So that what will happen, so every time the grinding mill rotates actually, the spaces in between those abrasives won't be filled, it will be removed with that of the material. So this is a one single pass that we are giving, and you can see the material being removed from this end to this end. This is a kind of a finishing process. Any machining operation, like example turning, milling, anything you do, if you want to finish, if you want to get extreme surface finish, then you have to use this type of a machine. This is called grinding operation, and this is an example of a cylindrical grinder.